Here we go. Got the start going. Got the dash all pulled out, or shall I say the instrument cluster. It's all pulled out and ready to go. Hey, I finally got my Intellitronix build a dash system or create a dash system. I've toyed with a few configurations. I think I'm just going to actually go with the original configuration. To me, that looked the best out of all the ones I could do. To include with this, I went and got the I got a clock, and I also have for my speedometer the GPS system. Now I don't have to run off the transmission. I can do it strictly off of the GPS satellite, and it'll calibrate itself. They gave me plenty of instructions, and I've got plenty of hardware to go through. But anyway, this is pretty much the original dash that I have, and that's going in as well. Well, that's coming out, and I'm putting that in, and then this is another dash that I have that I most likely am not going to use. I guess it wouldn't be too bad to use it, but I just don't like the way that is set up, so most likely I'll be going with the new system. I've gone ahead and cut out the backing plate for the system, and now all I have to do is just mount the gauges on it as best I can, and it'll fit in place of this setup here, which basically sits in here like this. And what I did was recreate the back piece right there. Okay, so now I've got some of them mounted, and just continuing on from here. Alrighty, so I've mounted everything, got it all secure. And now all I've got to do is take these terminal strips and make my connections. These are some ones I picked up at Radio Shack, but everything should go pretty good. And after I get that done, I'm going to wire, do a temporary wiring job and make sure that all the lights work and all the LEDs and everything work, and that my wiring job is correct. And then after that, I'll go ahead and make my cuts out of the blackout plexiglass there and mount everything in the car. Well, I've gone ahead and mounted all the terminal strips. On the back of the oil cooler, the oil gauge, there was an adjustment for something. I gotta look that up. But in any case, let's see here, grab this. Right in here, I got one of the watches on the end of this, but right in this section right here, there's a hole that's right underneath that. I can get a screwdriver in there if I need to make that adjustment. But in any case, there they are on there. What I did was I super glued these down instead of putting a bolt through them. It'll hold just fine, and if it doesn't, the way that I'm going to mount the wires, it shouldn't move too far to where it's going to cause a short or anything. So anyway, this is the back of the instrument panel. Okay, I finally finished all the wiring. Not sure if you can see that here. Pick this up. On the top there, I've got all my grounds. There, I've got all my power. On this side is all my signals from the different sensors. And here, the purple is basically my dim switch. When I turn the lights on, these wires cause everything to dim, all the lights to dim. That final spot is going to go for a switched 12 volts, and then I have 1 or 2 more wires I'm going to hook up on the other side there. But I've got plenty of extra space, both top and bottom, for more sensors if I add them later. And then also, it's not focusing too good. Also have extra power and extra grounds for upgrades later. So it's all done. And turn this thing around. And I'm all wired up. Everything's looking good. Alrighty. And I guess I'll continue with this later on. I'm just about done. All I got to do is write up the schematics now. Should stop recording, mainly because stuff like this can happen. There's another car behind the police car over there, and it looks like they met, didn't plan on that. So anyway, my gauges, they're working. The satellite or the GPS speedometer system works just fine. Been past a few of the radar posts and it matches them exactly, so at least at about 35 miles an hour. So we're good.